back. Season 2, episode 1 of the YoungBouls podcast, man. It's your boy Dinari here. We back with another episode. As you can see, we in the new crib. Shout out Red Philly for, getting us right with the crib. It's your boy Dinari here. Back again. I'm here with Kwengo. Kwengo, say what's up to people, man.
What's up, y'all, man? Y'all know what it is. I'm excited for the new season.
Yeah, man, I'm excited.
Episode 1, pilot.
I know, man, pilot episode, but we missed a lot. Obviously. A lot has been going on since we've been on our little hiatus with the podcast and everything like that. It's not gonna be one of those long episodes this week. It's gonna be like an episode to just get your feet wet and everything like that. For us to reintroduce ourselves in case we lost some people, and in case we got some more people on. So
For sure.
what you want to start us off, man? The album of the year. Woof woof for all the dogs.
Oh, that's his name.
For all the dogs, man. My dog Drake, Aubrey Graham. He really put out.
Bro.
He does know me, man. He does know me, but he put out a classic. He put out a certified classic, man.
Goodness.
What was it? 23 songs.
Yeah, I wasn't counting.
Cameraman, 23 songs, right?
23. I wasn't counting.
23 songs, pure heat. I had some features from Sexy Red.
No skips?
Huh?
No skips?
No skips whatsoever.
That Bad Bunny song?
That was a skip. I'm not gonna lie. That was a skip.
Oh.
Not gonna lie.
What about when Adonis started rapping? It was heat.
That was also a skip. I'm not gonna lie to you. But other than that, I enjoyed the album. I thought it was cool. At first I gave it like a cool 6 out of 10. I gave it a cool 6 out of 10 to be modest.
I said the same thing.
A cool 6 out of 10. But after I listened to it, it just ages like some fine wine.
Oh my goodness.
Like I went from like a 6 out of 10 to a cool 8.5, 9 out of 10 easily. So, he really did his thing.
Keep it a bean. I can say it did get better after the second and third listen. Yeah, it definitely did get better. Yeah, Virginia Beach, man. Yeah, 8 a.m. in Charlotte.
Nah, that song with one of the greatest ever alive, J. Cole. That was one of. When I woke up.
In my opinion, one of the weakest songs on the album. In my opinion, keep it a stack.
That was one of the weakest songs of the album.
J. Cole was dropping some air balls with those bars.
What?
He was dropping some air balls with
Bro,
those
come
bars.
on. That was one of the
With
weakest
those bars.
songs. That was one of the weakest songs on the album.
It was definitely one of the weakest songs. On the
Now, if you guys are like first time listeners to this podcast, co-host Kwengo here, he's had some really questionable comments, especially when it's come to the topic of J. Cole, man. He has been quoted saying that his lyrics are corny.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you just go ahead and say some more stuff you're saying about Cole, man.
Listen. You know what I'm saying? If you know me, I'm not a Cole hater. I grew up listening to Cole. He's one of the best artists of our generation. But when it comes to the comparison, he's in the top 5 minimum of this generation. But when it comes to comparing artwork, in my opinion, his content just falls short. He talks about some pretty stupid stuff. He has a bunch of air balls when it comes to bars. Like when John Moran on my Grizzly.
That's tough. That's tough.
No, that's not tough.
Yes,
That's
it
not.
is.
No.
Yes, it is.
Oh my goodness.
Wait,
How is that tough?
Because John Morant obviously is on the Grizzlies, right? So he's saying John Morant, I'm on my Grizzlies. That's a tough bar. Cameraman, is that not a
That's a tough bar.
That's a tough bar, bro. That's a tough
It's
bar.
crazy. Cole fans can't see it. You know what I'm saying? Just because you like Cole, you don't have to think that everything he says is a bar. He has a lot of good bars too. He does. But we have to admit, he drops quite a few air balls, in my opinion.
Well, obviously for me, I disagree with everything this man is saying when it comes to the GOAT, J. Cole himself, J. Cole.
See, and that's why. Right?
Look, I thought the weakest song on the album, as we talked about earlier, was the Bad Bunny one. I just didn't need to hear Drake speaking in Spanish. I mean, it was cool. It was different. It wasn't for me. Adonis' freestyle, I mean, it was cool. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you though. I ain't come here to listen to that.
I'm just saying, bro. That joke gave me Chance the Rapper vibes, bro.
It's
That
like-
Goo Gaga album, bro. That joke gave me Chance the Rapper vibes,
Like,
bro.
I want to keep it like 10 times 10. Like, it was cool what he did. Like, I rocked with it. Like, having his son on there. But at the same time though, it's like that feeling that you get when you see somebody that you know from like high school, right? Let's say like you in college or like you moving on in life, whatever, out of college, and you see somebody you used to go to high school with, and he talking about his glory days while he working at like a McDonald's or something.
That's right.
I ain't here to hear all that. I just need you to put the fries in the bag. Like that's not, that's like you
That's
know.
rough.
But other than that though, I rock with the album. It was I rocked with that album. I didn't listen to Offset's album yet. I heard some mixed reviews about it though. I heard people saying that album wasn't like
They
that.
had some songs. Him and Travis Scott definitely had a good collab. I listened to that song. I rock with that. Him and Cardi had a good collab on the album.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. When Cardi got on the song, she low key carried him. I was like, wow.
Yeah. And then
But back to the Drake album though.
What?
Yo, Sexy Red. I was not familiar with her game.
I'm not gonna lie.
I was not familiar
I'm not
with
gonna
her
lie.
game.
Chris will be the first one to tell you. Cameraman Chris over here. You can't see him, but he's there. But I was playing the album, and my roommate, shout out Oswayne, he was playing. He said Sexy Red's on here, and at first I'm like, I'm not here for all that. Like Sexy Red, like no thank you, I'll pass. No thank you. I'm cool, and I hear the song and the beat, and I'm just like, yeah, like I'm rocking with it. And then SZA slid on it too. I was like, all right. I rock with it. It's cool. Like I rock with the song. I enjoyed it very much. I thought it was cool. It was different for sure. When Sexy Red's verse came on though, I was kind of like, never mind. Like, wait,
What?
no, like when she was like, when not the chorus, when she actually had her verse on the song.
Her verse was cool.
It was alright. It was alright.
It was cool.
It was alright.
She
But
didn't mess the song up. Like she just jumped in.
it's no auto tune. It was straight, bro. It's no auto tune at all.
Hey, you know what? SZA also had a good verse on that song.
Of course, SZA, anything SZA touches turns to gold.
Relax.
What?
Relax.
Are you serious?
I'm not saying she's a bad artist. She's
anything
a good
SZA,
artist,
anything
but-
SZA touches turns to gold. SZA and that Travis Scott feature, gold.
What Travis?
The
Scott?
Love Galore one.
I actually have never.
You never heard Love
I've never
Galore?
heard
That's
that song.
crazy.
Yeah, you missing out. You
I
missing
said it's
out.
cool though. She cool.
She cool. Call me. But anyway, I'm shooting my shot. Shooting my shot.
That's it,
Clank.
bro.
But yeah. Any final thoughts you have on the Drake album? What's like your rating now that it's been like 2-3 weeks?
Now that it's marinated, I started with a 6. I'm gonna go with 8. I feel like it might end up being like an 8.5 to me, maybe in a year if I listen to a couple songs off it. But yeah, I got it at an 8.
Favorite song?
Favorite song? It's either 8 AM in Charlotte or the Joan with Sexy Red on it. That Joan.
I think my favorite song, I'm not gonna lie, is either gonna be First Person Shooter or it's gonna be
Bias.
7. It's not biased. First Person Shooter. I mean, if you have Cole on the song with you, you know that song gonna go platinum.
J. Cole first number 1.
I'm saying the first number 1. Definitely not.
Yeah, look at that. That's his first number 1.
Yeah.
That's rough.
It's not, you just hate it, bro. So it's either First Person Shooter for me, or it's gonna be 7 and 9. Either the song with Chief Keef, because the song with Chief Keef was nice, or the 7-9-6-9 Santa one when they used the I Don't Like sample. That was nuts. I thought that was crazy.
Yeah,
Drake. Yeah, he brought out literally brought out all the dogs for this one for sure. You know, so I enjoyed it.
I give him his props. He did. This is for me. I haven't really like consistently listened to Drake in a minute, so this was good for him. Honestly, in my opinion.
No, I definitely enjoyed it for sure. It was a really good listen. And then West Side Gun, he dropped last week. I'm not gonna lie, listening to that album, definitely feel like it's already better than the Drake album. I'm not gonna hold. West Side Gun.
I'm not familiar.
Hey yo, boom 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 boom.
Not familiar.
Yeah, you gotta check it out.
It's over the Drake album though.
I feel like it kind of is. I'm not gonna lie. It has some good songs.
I'm gonna have to tap in.
Yeah, but moving on though. So we just talked about the Drake album. You know, obviously in the sports world, a lot of stuff has happened. I'm a Saints fan, and the Saints had a Thursday night football game last night against the Jacksonville Jaguars. We were down 24-6, I believe, at half. We came back only for us to lose by 7.
I think it was 14-6 at half.
14. It doesn't matter. We still lost the game. We had a wide open touchdown on 3rd and goal. Tight end dropped it. We lost the game. We lost to Trevor Lawrence and Travis Etienne.
Be honest,
Happens to
bro.
the best of us.
But before we go any further, Travis Etienne, if you're listening to this, thank you because you gave me 22 fantasy points. I'm totally bummed that the Saints lost, but Etienne, you did your job for my team, so thank you. But fellow Saints fan Kwengo here, what do you guys say about the game? What do you guys say about our season so far?
Be honest,
Because full disclaimer too, Kwengo said at the beginning of this year, you said we were going what this year? You said we were going 15-2. You said
I said
no.
a minimum 10-7.
What was the max though? You said
I
like
said a max, a ceiling of 12-5.
12-5. We have already lost 4 games this season. Kwengo, what's your thoughts on this season so far, man?
I continue to suffer. Season after season. This team, they just let me down so much. It's been 5 straight years. I've just been continually let down on Sundays, man. We either get winning seasons and lose in the postseason, or we just lose. All I see is losing. It's one end every year, losing. I can't keep doing this. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty much at the point, I'm resigning, bro. I talk up my team. I talk trash all summer before every season. Same results. I said when we get Derek Carr, bro, stacked offense. We're healthy. We have a great defense. Our defense played great yesterday. Oh my goodness. They put Derek Carr in the red zone like 3 times yesterday. He scored 3 total points. I can't keep doing this, bro. So, you know what I'm saying? I still support, bro. But I'm going to keep my Saints talk on the low, man. And support my team in silence in the dark, bro.
I'm not going to lie. In these 7 games so far this season, Derek Carr is not the answer. He is the problem. He is the problem.
Him and Pete Carmichael. Let's not forget about the play call, bro. Let's not forget about the Alvin Kamara check downs. You know how many targets he gets a game, bro?
It's times where I forget that Kamara's like not.
He's good though. It's just the plays called, like written for him, bro, they're horrible. And we don't have any plays for Olave, bro.
It's times where I forget that Kamara is not on suspension anymore. Like I'll see him on the field, I'll be like, he's been here this whole time, like.
He's doing good. I think he had like 140 yards scrimmage.
Yeah, but as a Saints fan, man, I haven't seen happiness and pure joy since the NFC Championship game where we lost to the Rams. Drew Brees, since the days of Drew Brees, the Saints have been relegated to being bad, mediocre. We were talking about making the playoffs with a 7-10 record last year. It was terrible. We suffered from Andy Dalton last year, and you said, you know what? Why not suffer some more with Carr this year? We really thought that we were gonna be, like Super Bowl contenders with Derek Carr. Even before the season, like I should have known after that game against Tennessee we weren't gonna do nothing because we won by 3 points against the Titans. Or we won by 1. We won. All I know is that DeAndre Hopkins. We won by a field goal against the Tennessee Titans with Ryan Tannehill. Ryan Tannehill, who a season ago could not do nothing right. We won by a field goal. We won by like a field goal against the Titans. We got blown out against the who we lose to. I know we got blown out by one team.
I don't even know. All I know is we let the Packers score 18 straight after being up 17-0.
We were up 17-0. Packers came back and beat us.
The Bucks cooked us
at home. The only wins this season come from Carolina, Tennessee, and New England, who are suffering from.
Hey, but look, the New England game, we smoked them 30. We smoked them.
We were supposed to. That's not convincing as a win anymore. It's not like we smoked Tom Brady and the Patriots. We smoked Mac Jones and the Patriots. Macaroni Jones.
We held him to 0. The Eagles didn't. He scored 21 on the Eagles from what I remember.
I mean, that's nice and all, but the Eagles almost lost that game as well.
Yeah.
It's just, as a Saints fan, you really just gotta look at yourself. Like, we see Jameis on the sideline and stuff. It's like,
get him on the field.
Are you even gonna get shine? Like,
get him on the field.
I'm not gonna lie.
Jameis on the field.
Like, I don't know if Derek Carr thought he's gonna have some sort of Drew Brees, rehabilitation program, sort of, save from grace career type thing. But I was like, I'm sitting here watching this dude every week play, and I'm like, no, there's no way we signed that dude to that lucrative deal. We got quarterbacks in the wazoo right here. Like, we have Jameis. Jameis has been here since 2020.
Bruh.
He led the league in touchdowns and picks. He has to be valuable for something.
That's a two-way player.
That's a two-way. Right. That's a two-way player.
Hey, at least he got touchdowns. Right, man. Carr can't find the end zone, bro.
Carr cannot do nothing right. And it confuses me as a player, as just an avid sports watcher. Because I see this team, on Madden, this team is winning 15 games.
Hey. I don't lose with them on Madden.
Right. No one loses with them on Madden if you play right. But then somehow I watch him on TV, and it's like we're struggling with Baker Mayfield. Like now
last season, bro. Like why? When did Carr learn? When did he forget how to throw a football?
You forget about when
he was diming Devontae Adams up last year. He was throwing them dimes. What happened?
Drew, look, I know you're not listening to this podcast right now because honestly, like, why would you be listening to two people from Philadelphia who go to Temple doing a podcast? But Drew, if you're listening to this, we need you to come back for one more season. Please.
Bro, did you see when
I
they
beg.
put the camera on him yesterday, bro? BS and I were talking about. I was like, please.
Yeah, it's like Drew.
Let him suit up.
Drew, please come back, man. Like, Drew, look, I'll give you my arm and my leg for you to come back, bro. Please, I need you to come back. Your kids will be fine, but Drew, come back, man. Please
I had my kidney, bro.
play one more play one more season for the Saints, because this right here is not it, man. Derek Carr is not the
With
answer.
this defense, we would definitely go to the Super Bowl with
What?
Jones. With this defense,
Yes. We should have had 2 rings. That year where we blew out Tom Brady at his first game at home, and then we lost him in the playoffs. I cried.
Or let's talk about 2018 against the Vikings.
Don't.
It never ends, does it?
Or 2019 when we played him in the wild card round and Kirk Cousins turned into Jesus.
Kirky.
It makes no sense. We somehow find a way to lose to teams that we should not be losing to. It hurts me. As a Saints fan, it hurts me. Lamar Jackson came here last year and was read optioning all over the field. It makes no sense, man. We were over here bragging about how we beat the Eagles last year. Like the Eagles weren't resting Jalen Hurts. The Eagles had Gardner Minshew out there playing.
A win is a win.
A win is a win, yeah, but like...
We still won 29-10.
We did, but like, it was not like we were playing like... They were resting for playoffs. They got their playoff tickets ready and everything like that, man. We were struggling. It just hurts, man. It hurts. It hurts so much, bro. It's so much pain. Don't even get me started on basketball season coming up.
No.
Speaking of basketball season, you know,
Uh-oh.
yeah.
Let's talk about the Sixers. How do you feel about your roster this year, man? You got Kelly Oubre, you got Pat Bev, you got, I don't know if Harden's going to play. You got Maxey.
Daryl Morey is a liar.
You said Mo Bamba? You don't gotta say Mo Bamba.
Y'all have Mo Bamba?
We did. You didn't even know? Yeah, we
Yeah,
signed.
no, that was
Yeah.
a secret. Did y'all sign him in secret? What was the plan?
I think he got released by the Lakers and we just picked him up.
Yeah.
That's rough. Dang, Shams didn't even post it.
It wasn't needed. I mean, there's obviously things you like on the team. There's also some things that you don't like about like the offseason, especially with the Harden thing. Obviously, whatever James Harden chooses to do, that's what he's gonna do. That's his. He's gonna do whatever he wants to do. I mean, there's no stopping James. If James is calling the GM of the Sixers a liar, he really can't do anything about that.
Once he's 34, like
He's 34. Apparently they were saying that he wanted a max contract, and the Sixers were like, "Well, now like, you can play with us, but we're not giving you no max." I'm not gonna sit up here and say if I'm 34 and I know that I had one of my best seasons, I'm gonna be honest with myself. I don't think I need a max.
keep it a bean though. This man Harden averaged 21 and 10. Did he lead the league in assists? No, that was Trey.
Nah,
but
he
he was
did.
close.
He did.
Oh, he
11,
did?
11, yeah. He led it.
So he led the league in assists.
Mind you,
While
he
still
took a-
averaging 21.
You're giving him a max contract.
He
with
took
that?
a pay cut.
Look,
He
he
took
took
a
it.
pay
Look, that was why he wanted the max, because he assumed, I take a pay cut now. You know what I'm saying? Let the team get better, and next season y'all pay me.
They shook on it.
They
under the
low-key
table.
backdoor.
Oh.
They low-key backdoor.
Oh,
Harden.
okay, well-
He's low-key not wrong in this situation.
Yeah, he's not. In that situation, it makes sense. I mean, yeah, it's really a tough situation because they said that he's sitting out for the final preseason game tonight against Atlanta. I mean, and they're saying that he's away from the team for personal reasons, but they say he's in Houston. So he probably
He's in a strip club.
yeah, he probably at Magic City. He's probably doing something.
Yeah.
Probably hanging out with Baby or something like that. But look,
They say he hang out with Baby Boarding hoops, bro. Probably true, bro.
well, remember that video of them at the fashion show?
Me know
I don't. No, I'm doing that. But, but it's definitely gonna be interesting to see the Sixers team this year, especially with Pat Bev. Offensively, I don't know what he's gonna provide.
Nothing.
Defensively, he's gonna provide a whole lot.
Have you been hearing this podcast where he talks about how he like unlocks players, bro? He just like keeps ranting about how he's gonna unlock players. I think
I don't
he
know.
was
I
just
don't
talking
know.
about Kelly Oubre. He was talking about Kelly Oubre on defense. He was like, yeah, there's definitely something to be unlocked.
How's he going to unlock it?
I don't know how. I don't.
Bro, you're not seeing the floor this year, Pat. You're not.
Nah, he's definitely there for the veteran presence, man. I don't. Look, I trust Nick Nurse though. Like Nick Nurse, Nick Nurse, I feel like he's gonna be able to turn this around. We'll see. And B's gonna be playing 50 minutes though. Like, my gosh, conditioning. I know it's gonna be nuts.
From experience,
yes,
and prayers.
Cameraman Chris, right there. You can hear him laughing. He is a Raptors fan. He's had to deal with Nick Nurse. Nick Nurse got his team a championship, their only championship. He is a basketball savant. They call it terrorism basketball. Like, that's what they call it.
100%.
Yes, 100%. Like, he's literally going to be like running people like crazy, bro.
I call him Nick Stone.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. But yeah, they said that he's going to be. Yeah, it's going to be a lot. But
You think you guys are gonna be the top 4 seed this year?
No.
Top 4, not even a top 4 seed in the
five or six.
Fifth in the East?
5 or 6. The Wizards are going to be. I'm calling this right now. Jordan Poole is going to have that Wizards team at a cool 6 or 7 seed this year.
Yo,
I'm calling it right now. That Wizards team is going to make the playoffs this year.
that has to be worse than my Wemby team.
No, it's not.
That
No,
has
it's
to be
not.
worse.
The Wizards are going to make the playoffs this year. I am calling it right now. I'm looking dead in that camera. The Washington Wizards are making the playoffs this year. In the Eastern Conference, they're going to either be a playing team or they're making the playoffs. I can definitely see the Wizards making the playoffs.
This man.
Name me 8 teams better than the Wizards.
Like 2 divisions better
Are
than the
you
Wizards.
crazy? 8 teams?
8 teams.
No, I don't even know if I can name 8 NBA teams. Oh.
In the
Everybody
East.
in the East, except for like.
I said 8 teams in the East better than the Wizards.
Bruh, and I don't. No.
The Wizards are making a play.
You're not about to trick me into naming 8
Every
teams better
team
than the
that's
Wizards.
better than
bruh.
the Pacers is better than the Wizards.
The Pacers are much better than the Wizards
They
too.
decent.
They just got Bruce Brown,
That's cool.
Tyrese Halliburton, Buddy Hield, Miles Turner. That's just 4 of their 5, and then I think they're gonna start Benedict Mathurin, and I think they're actually about to trade Buddy Hield. From what I saw like a month ago, they were trying to trade him so they can
Washington.
start Benedict.
Washington's making the playoffs.
Actually, let me see. The
I'm-
Pacers,
look,
the
listen.
Bucks, the Heat,
Let me say
the
something.
Nets.
All right. Let me-
Pacers, Bucks, Heat, Nets,
Cavs.
Cavs,
Heat,
Knicks,
Sixers.
Celtics, Sixers.
Let me say the
that
starting.
was
Let me
easy.
say the starting 5 of the starting 5 for the Wizards. Jordan Poole,
Mhm.
He's the 2.
Tyus. Oh, okay. Just
I got you.
Jordan Poole,
Mhm.
Tyus Jones,
Mhm.
Daniel Gafford, Corey Kispert,
Mhm.
Kuzma.
That's so mid.
That's so convincing, bro. No, it's not.
This team is
And
winning
actually,
45 games this
And
year.
actually, Denny Avia is definitely starting. There's
Denny
no-
Avia not seeing him floor no more.
Are you crazy?
Jordan Poole making sure of that, especially after with that little.
Denny Avia last year when Bradley Beal wasn't playing, he was going 25, 8 and 6, bro. Like he was looking like Sabonis.
They ain't getting 25 this year. That points per game about to drop.
Oh yeah, no question. Jordan Poole might average 30 this year.
That-
It's not-
yeah.
I don't think 30. Maybe
He's
like
amazing.
26, 27.
The Wizards not making
And
the
he's gonna be
playoffs.
all-star
He's gonna
for
be an
sure.
all-star.
He might be all NBA.
Whoa,
Honestly.
whoa.
He could easily get all
Hey,
NBA. Are you crazy?
hey.
Bro, tell me,
Flag.
he's gonna have the rock
Timeouts.
all the time, bro. Pulling whatever he wants.
not-
Tell me how he doesn't get all
Look,
NBA.
look, I was with
Third
you.
team at least.
I was with you until you said all NBA.
Who's winning all NBA third team over Jordan Poole this year? Shooting guard.
Anybody else?
Bro, you're crazy.
All NBA is. I don't know. That seemed like it. But yeah. I feel like,
Didn't what's his name? Didn't Julius Randle make all NBA last year?
He did.
That's enough said. That's enough. And tell me Poole isn't gonna have like a 60 piece this year, bro. He gets to shoot 30 times a game.
he's not getting 60 this year.
You don't think he'll drop you don't think he'll drop 60 one time this year?
There's gonna be one game where Poole gonna have a cool 40. Everybody gonna be like, Poole, he's cooking. Next game he gonna have 10.
Let's shake 10 on 10. He dropped 60 this year.
10 what?
$10 US.
I'll give you 10 V-Bucks for that. 10 V-Bucks. Virtual currency. But yeah, but I honestly with the Sixers, I feel like we're gonna be like a 5 seed for sure. Obviously the East is gonna run through Milwaukee. And
I think the Celtics are better in my opinion.
Easily.
Boston has Drew Holiday starting at point guard.
mhm.
And then I don't even know are they going to start
Derek
Derek
White.
White? That's crazy. Derek White at shooting guard is
That's
crazy. After Drew, that front court defense is wicked.
forget about the front court.
And then they got Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum,
Porzingis.
Kristaps Porzingis.
The-
Tell me what 5 is better than that. None.
Not Drew. Dame, Giannis, Middleton, Lopez.
Lopez is nice, yeah. But I don't-
That 4 alone, I didn't even say Connaughton yet. I mean, or you could plug Portis in with that situation.
That's
They
good.
said
Okay.
they
Look,
started
that's
Beasley.
a good 5.
Coach said they starting Beasley.
That's smart. He's a volume 3-point shooter. He's solid. He's solid.
Alright.
He wasn't good on the Lakers, but he was good on the.
If you don't
Wolves.
if you don't put Portis in that starting five, why?
He's a 6-man.
Beasley. Oh no.
He was good at the Jazz and the Wolves, man.
No.
But he ain't no Beasley.
Remember that dance he used to do after you make the three?
Don't recall.
Nah, I remember that. It was
Nah, but all seriousness, the Celtics have the best 5 in the league, bro. Like I feel like, especially both sides of the ball, they definitely have the best 5 in the league. Dame is good, but like he's not really gonna play that much defense. Chris Middleton's kind of old.
But Middleton is still a bucket, and don't lie.
But defensively, I
Don't lie.
don't think he's as good as
If
he
Giannis,
was
if
2 seasons
literally
ago.
all it's gonna take is for Dame and Giannis to like have good games, and people gonna have to start respecting because they're already gonna have to start double teaming Giannis. Leaving Dame open, that's gonna be scary. And I'm not gonna lie, from the Celtics, on paper they look like a team that should win a championship this year, but realistically speaking, I just don't see it with Jaylen Brown in the equation. I don't see it with Jaylen Brown in the equation. Tatum, he's proven to be a primetime player come playoff time. He's also choked.
Oh.
Brown, I'm not gonna lie.
Not fair, bro.
It's definitely fair.
Not fair
It's
at all.
definitely fair.
What y'all did to Brown this all season is not fair because Tatum did that the season before while Brown was so consistent. And everyone was like, Brown is better. In fact, you literally said in the middle of the season, Brown is better than Tatum.
I did.
And then Tatum had a bad postseason.
I did.
And now you're saying, Brown had a bad postseason.
He can't go left.
Okay, but literally the season before, he had such a good season. He was so consistent. It was Tatum who was streaky.
So you telling me right now? Let me ask you this: if you're building your team, you building it around Brown, you building it around Tatum.
Tatum, but that's because Tatum progressed as a player this season. He became more of a playmaker, and like now he just got better in general.
If I had to get rid of one, I'm getting rid of Brown. Brown will be better suited on another team. I thought Brown was gonna get
Here's
traded.
the thing. I feel like Brown and Tatum are like 1A, 1B. In my opinion, I think Tatum is better. I think he's more likely to be an MVP in the coming years.
Sure.
I think he's better.
I feel like Brown's ceiling is an all-star.
But huh?
His ceiling is an all-star.
You think he can make all NBA first team? You
What?
don't think so?
No.
You don't think he
Second.
deserved it this year?
Was he second team?
He was second team this year.
But like a lot of people argue that he deserved first. You don't think he deserved first team?
No, that's wild.
No. Who won it over him?
It was Luka, Book, Tatum.
Okay,
Giannis,
that's actually pretty
Jokic,
fair. That's
yeah.
pretty fair.
Yeah, and I don't know. Yeah. But definitely for sure. Also too, with the podcast too, because as I said, it's gonna be a short episode. I just want to remind you guys too that we're going to have tomorrow. We're having our little, feeding the homeless people and everything like that. So we're gonna be in Center City, 2 p.m. till whenever you guys really ready to leave. It's not really a set time for it, but 2 p.m. is where we're gonna be here. We're just gonna be handing out food to homeless people. I'm gonna be there. Cameraman Chris, he gonna be there.
That's it.
Quengo,
Yes, sir. Yeah,
Quengo gonna be there. We're gonna be handing out sandwiches and stuff. If you don't have sandwiches, it's fine. Just buy some, bring some. If you're a Temple student, go to the dining hall, buy some food. Give them out to the homeless people. That's what I'm about to do. But yeah, just make sure y'all come out tomorrow, show some love. Meet us. If you probably already know who we are. Pretty sure 99% of you guys who go to Temple know who we are. Like, is that it?
99 is crazy. It's a big school.
They've seen us before. Maybe 87% of you guys know who we are. Dang, probably 60. All right, 60. That's fair. 60% of y'all probably know who we are. But make sure y'all come out tomorrow.
Drop that number.
You said lower number.
My fault, big
All right, 45% of y'all know who we are. 45% know who we are. So make sure y'all come out tomorrow. Show some love. Say what's up to us. Really just help out the homeless, because at the end of the day, it's not just about doing this podcast and growing it from the podcast point of view, but it's also what we do outside of it. Is that right, man? Say some words, man. Say some words.
Man, you know me, man. You know I'm charitable. I love to be charitable, man. That's just my thing. Like I just love to help other people out. Dinari the same way, so we just gonna go help some people out tomorrow. That's all.
Yeah, man. That's what it's about. Just showing love and just being, just good people. And just if you see somebody who looks like they need a meal, give them something to eat, and that's what it's about. So make sure y'all come out tomorrow. Show some love. Just make sure you help out. But I feel like with this episode, for the season 2 episode, a little intro episode, I feel like this is good.
It's a
Man.
good intro.
It's a good intro episode. So we just want to say thank you guys tuning in. We're gonna have more for y'all next week. Don't worry, we're gonna have more for y'all next week. We're gonna get y'all. We're gonna get y'all next week. Quinn, you got any final words you want to say?
Man, first person shooter was bottom tier, bro.
Thank y'all for tuning in.
Oh my god.